about every third day.
He's a fragile one.
So weak. I'm just so weak.
Well, all he eats is chicken nuggets, so he's probably not getting the vitamins his body needs.
He had to take off his glasses to wipe his eye, and I thought he was not going to be able to get his glasses back into his face. He was struggling so much.
But you were watching and hanging on every moment. Like, is he going to get these glasses back on? He's pretty shaky.
He looks so feeble.
He looks so feeble.
I don't know what's going on with him. I worry for him. But
is it bad that I like to mess with him when I think he's sick?
Yeah, you're a little evil.
I am.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what's going on. He's the youngest and should be the most, I guess.
The toughest.
Yes.
The strongest.
Yes.
The most youthful.
I got to work on his immune system or something. I don't know.
It might be the food and the vitamins. Is he doing vitamins?
I don't know. I don't know what he's doing, Virginia. I have no idea. Let me tell you, the magic pill. Watch it. I've got now 3 other documentaries that I have to watch. So from the other side that's attacking the magic pill. So
I knew that. As soon as you brought that up,
yeah.
I knew.
That's the thing about these documentaries. They all have an agenda.
Yeah, well, and that is the tough thing about it. Even the magic pill, they had talked about, they covered in South Africa. There was a respected doctor there that said you need to have a low-carb, high-fat diet, which went exactly against what the government was telling people to do. Remember the low-fat craze? And they're like, you got to have your grains. That was the base of the food pyramid. And they're like, you're flipping this completely upside down. And so they sued him. They tried to press charges against him. So they covered his case. And a big part of it was how much money was in it. At Kellogg's or some of these companies that are so invested in grains, they've got a lot of high-powered attorneys. And then they're going after politicians. And they give them, obviously, a lot of things so they can become elected. And then they were just talking about the vicious circle and how much money was in it because the defective in the funky food formula that we're giving our citizens feeds into now needing all these medications, which feeds into big pharmacies. So both of these, they love it because all it does is it takes us and it pollutes our bodies, and then we take medication to alleviate it, and then it's all good because people are making a lot of money on that. So
it's twisted.
That's why they went after him.
When you could just be eating your food and that's your medicine.
Yeah.
Another one of those documentaries, I mean, I watched it. It was Blackfish about the whales at SeaWorld. And you watch it and you're, oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
Yeah.
And it seems so legit. And then I think I even talked about it. And then people are sending me emails. Oh, no. Oh, they've got their own agenda. That documentary's got it. Mm-hmm. So anytime you watch any of those documentaries when they really seem like they know what they're talking about, and you're thinking, oh man, there's no hole in this wash tub. Someone always finds a hole in the wash tub.
Yeah, it's tough. I took it into account. In fact, I even did a screenshot of the disclaimer they do at the beginning of the magic pill. It says, this film focuses on food as a foundation to better health. However, it is important to note that other factors, including exercise, sleep, sunlight, meditation, and other lifestyle choices play an important role as well. While we emphasize the science behind the dietary advice, the personal stories portrayed in this film are anecdotal, and we make no claims that these experiences are typical. Always consult with your doctor or health professional before starting any new diet. So that's really the disclaimer they have to put up there. And so after you read something like that, you just realize any of the stories that I see could be a bunch of crap. So
right. And
then you just find yourself being like, I have no idea what the truth is.
Are we missing 20 minutes of the podcast? Something's going on with our podcast. It says, are you on? Can you see if you're on right now? Just making sure. Sorry, I'm just looking at some comments.
I don't know. Bring Denny's in here.
Suits went home. Maybe.
Are we missing 20 minutes of the podcast?
I don't know. I'm just making sure. I'm just reading. I'm sorry. Wrong time to. Next time I'll text it to you.
Denny's, your boy's derailing the show again.
I thought I was helping.
You got a broken computer and a broken friend.
I thought I was helping, but anytime I try to help, ooh. Shut the fuck up, Bird.
Kevin wants him to leave, but he just doesn't have the balls to tell him, so I'm going to tell him, okay?
Oh, it'd be so painful. Kevin told me to leave just because I disrupted the show. Get out, Bird.
You're done here.
I think we're good.
All right. Yeah. I apologize. We'll edit all that bullshit out.
We will. Okay. Let me see if you're looking for some gift ideas for the holidays. We went through Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop gift giving stuff, and so unless you've got about a couple $100,000 to burn, you're not gonna be able to get a lot of stuff there. But there are some things that are a lot more practical and affordable, like the shower beer holder. It's great for any beer connoisseur. A suction cup holds up to 7 pounds. It can stick to the shower door, tile any glass window, your car window. That's a great idea if you want to drink and drive. You got your beer right there. I'm sure the cops will appreciate seeing that. It'll make it a lot easier to pull you over. Just about any place you can put a suction cup up. You can have instant beer and a holder there. That's a photo of it there. Holding a nice little Sierra Nevada. Lovely. Also, matching shirts for you and your dog.
Oh,
I'm in.
I can see you wearing that.
Hell yeah. I need to do more photo shoots with Chewy when we're matching.
Yeah, well, you could do something like this. You can see that strapping man there. He's got a button-up short sleeve for both he and his pooch.
It was so much fun. I was taking pictures with other people's dogs on Saturday at Paul's in the park. I just love looking at dogs, man.
Yeah?
Well, the guy had a dog in the picture, so I'm not off topic. Virginia looking at me like I got two fucking heads over here.
I'm just drinking you in.
Are you? Well, spit me out.
What do people say when you come up and you ask to take a picture with their dog if they don't know who you are?
Well, I don't do that, dickhead. I'm saying listeners would come up to me and ask if I would take a picture of their dog. Yeah, I'm going to pause in the park and asking, hey, can I take a picture of your St. Bernard? No. I didn't mean to call you a dickhead. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to swear as much.
The name fits.
Sorry.
Another idea, Christmas dinner in a can from Kyle.
Ooh.
This is from Cosmopolitan Magazine, your favorite here, Jay Bird.
Ugh.
Yes, Christmas dinner, I guess is what it's called. That seems like that would be totally healthy and good.
Christmas in a can.
Yeah, it's basically it right all there. Yeah, it does not intrigue me at all. People are doing all kinds of crazy tricked out things with their turkey. Did you see the one that somebody posted last week where they took a turkey and they put like a whole brick of Velveeta cheese in the middle with some potatoes, and then they covered the outside with the crunched up Cheetos, the fire hot, what do they call those things? The fire hot
Flaming hot
Flaming
Cheetos?
hot Cheetos, yeah. Crush those up.
Interesting. So they put the cheese in the turkey?
Inside the turkey and with the potatoes, and so it kind of like all melted down, then they just kind of split the turkey there, and you kind of were able to eat the potatoes and
I don't hate
potatoes.
Isn't that the same concept as a cordon bleu, kind of? Chicken cordon bleu? You have something in the middle?
Yeah, a little different cheese. Velveeta and turkey sounds great.
Different, but same concept.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you go.
Gosh, I'm supposed to start my diet today. You're making it kind of hard.
Yeah.
Talking about baking cheese into things?
What are we making hard?
Oh, you're making it hard.
Yeah.
His flaming hot Cheeto.
Okay.
Oh man, I wanna fuck up some bad food on a Monday. It's cold out.
I'm always looking for tricky new things to do to the turkey to jazz it up. I think I might try that.
Try it up.
Pack the turkey with Velveeta and potatoes. That sounds great.
What are your thoughts on a GCP tomorrow? Grilled cheese party. Little tomato bisque.
I'll bring in some more moldy bread.
Well, bisque with this kind of weather?
I was going to make you a bisque yesterday because Kevin wanted me to make this Taco Bell recipe. So I went to Taco Bell last night to get it, and it's not out yet. So I'm going to be making it later this week.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of looking forward to that today.
Yeah, it's not available. We want to see if it's going to be any good.
I think they roll out like different menu items across the country at different times. And Florida is late to get these chicken soft round mini tacos. Mini. They're
Right.
little minis.
Today might be the day to actually go to Olive Garden, the Pasta Pass, and then start the diet tomorrow.
Well, tell people so they can go with you.
I think I just did.
Yeah. He's throwing it out there. Let's make this thing happen.
I threw it out there earlier and ain't nobody wanting to go.
Nobody reached back.
Nobody did.
Nah, I'm good.
It's impossible to get anyone to go with me.
Oh, I think if you would say, hey, I'm going today at noon, Olive Garden in Lake Worth. Let's do this. I think people would show up.
Oh, I'm with you. All right, I'm probably not today.
The stalker, mainly.
Yeah, I know. I'm not doing the best of protecting myself.
So there's another fight at a Popeyes, this time in Milwaukee. 7 employees were fired after they were caught fighting on video.
Whoa.
In the kitchen area.
So the employees are just fighting each other now? It's the stress. I'm telling you, it's got to be stressful to work at Popeyes right now.
That's crazy.
Because they're used to doing like normal business, like a normal restaurant, normal drive-through. And now they've got like 50 times the amount of demand.
They don't know what started the fight, but yeah. I mean, had these fights always been happening at Popeyes, or is it just because
like
the
this.
publicity of the new chicken sandwich that everybody's focused on Popeyes and talking about it?
If they have been happening, I know it was never in the news before. I think it's the stress of all these added sandwich demands.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just crazy. It's so because you don't hear about like every other chicken place that's out there.
They're holding it together.
Yeah. Ain't no fist fighting over at Bud's.
No.
Chick-fil-A seems all good.
Chick-fil-A is very peaceful. Bud's was very peaceful. I've done both in the past week. I'm not doing Popeyes because it's too damn crazy.
I'm not doing Popeyes because I don't believe this bullshit hype that's going on. How great could this fucking chicken... All right, stop swearing. How great could this chicken sandwich really be?
Well, we don't know because we haven't had it. I don't want to judge them on their sandwich yet because I can't speak on that with any level of intelligence.
I'll never.
I think that we have to try it before we judge the sandwich, but I'm too scared to go there and deal with all the drama.
Did you guys see that one of our KVJ Nationers did a butt chicken and seafood review?
Oh,
And
yeah, okay.
He asked permission to use the song that we did. It was such a great fun review. He brought his whole family in there.
I love it.
He was talking about the chicken sandwich, and they really do. They have the biggest chicken sandwich in the game. I'm telling you,
It is fat.
It is a fat, delicious,
fat, big sandwich.
You don't get better than that.
And they put cheese on it.
If you want it.
I love it.
Okay. Yeah, we'd had somebody that sent a review from North Miami Beach, and they had tried it, said it was only a 20-minute wait at the Popeyes. Everything went well for them. And they enjoyed it, so, I guess there is some calmness out there with it, but there's a lot of chaos, too.
I'll go back and try again, but that time that I pulled in, and the line was about 50 cars deep, and there was cops in the parking lot, and there was people parking 3 blocks away and walking up. I was like, oh no, this is not for me.
Yeah.
There's no chicken sandwich worth putting up with all that.
No.
It's chicken, y'all. We've had it.
Yeah, I'm good. I feel like I'm okay, though. I'm left out of the conversation. It's fine. I'm living. I'm doing all right. Let me see. Something from the Whacked Out News. Friday, we'd had a story about adult circumcision, and Chrissy had sent this in, and she said, yeah. She said, I had to respond to the story that you'd had there about somebody that had gone in for the adult circumcision, and they got a vasectomy instead was the story. The guy was suing. I think he got $2 million, something like that. And she said to answer your question is you are awake during the adult circumcision.
Really?
My husband was required a second circumcision 4 years ago. Now, is it in the exact same spot, or is he doing it in a different place so now he has rings?
You got good questions. And can we see the work? I mean, is that rude?
Like, could I go in and get 4 different circumcisions? And, it kind of looks like a tube sock. Is that possible? I don't know. It was performed apparently in the office by a urologist. The doctor told us he never had to do a second circumcision on anyone and probably never will again in his career. The skin around and under the head had become so tight and restrictive it had started to cut off blood flow to the head.
Oh,
my
no.
gosh. It just probably popped like a dandelion.
Oh.
Yeah. That's just terrible. He was given a Valium to take an hour before the procedure.
That's it?
Yes.
Oh, I'd be like, hell no. Y'all better open up that medicine cabinet.
And they used a local anesthesia on the area.
If they're going to cut your penis, you definitely should not be awake for that. What are they doing to these poor people?
It's medieval. It feels like it's from the olden times where there was guillotines.
Does the surgeon not care?
Gosh, that's crazy.
I'm sorry. You should
Yeah.
be put under if someone's cutting your D.
She watched the whole thing, too. She said it was fascinating.
She watched her husband.
I can't watch it. I can't talk about this. Is really hurting my penis and my butthole.
Yeah.
Well, if you need to comfort them, go for it.
You're also awake for a vasectomy, too, just to let you know.
I've had a couple buddies that have gotten that done.
You're awake?
That can't be.
Yeah, that's what he says, awake for a vasectomy. I have no desire to get
Can-
that.
Is
Did you
there a-
pay a little extra and be under?
Is there a menu that says, "Hey,
Yeah,
knock me out"?
are these people just cheap and they don't want to pay for the anesthesiologist?
I don't know. Maybe
That
there's
could
some,
be it.
It's
maybe- there's some stuff like I know brain surgery that you can't go to sleep. They want you awake.
Because they want to touch parts of your brain to make sure that you're
Yeah.
getting responses.
Yeah.
They don't need to touch parts of your dick to make sure that.
that anesthesia though, it gets in your system quick. I mean, as soon as it hits you, you're out.
Lights out.
Lights out.
Yeah.
Did they ever give you Ativan for anything? That's the. It immediately hits you. It's basically like a Valium to calm you down if you're nervous for surgery or anything. They gave me and Bigfoot that before a kidney, and the guy, the one of the people that was helping us out, one of the surgeon people, knew who we were. He's like, "Hey, do you want some extra Valium?" We're like, "Yeah, that'd be great, please."
That's what every surgeon should be saying. Hey, do you want a little extra? Because I know you're freaked out right now.
And it hits you because it's going right through your IV. It hits
Right.
you so super quick.
Oh, if they give it to you in surgery, I probably had it.
Well, I see why they do it because you're so freaked out before surgery. Then all of a sudden that hits you. You're like, you know what? Fuck yeah, man! I'll do my own surgery. Give me the scalpel, doc.
It does.
You're so relaxed.
Whatever that party juice they give you right before surgery, it's pretty awesome.
I was so scared before the kidney thing, and then when they gave me that, I'm like, you know what? Fucking take out both of them. I don't give a shit.
Try me.
I feel great. I trust you guys.
Yeah.
You look like honest people.
Chrissy also said, P.S. for Virginia, it is not weird that you love the smell of Panda's dick. I love the smell of my husband's dick also.
You should. I don't. When did you say that? Was I out for that one? I had to been out for that.
It has like a pheromone thing.
I think you should always yearn to smell your lover's private parts.
I think Panda's penis is like the sweatiest place on him. So if you like your man's pheromone smell,
If he had a cologne and it was just called Dick and it smelled just like it, would you want him to wear it?
I don't know.
Not
because
in his
then-
neck.
No, other people would be smelling his dick. That'd be weird.
You kind of like it slightly.
Hey, dude, your neck smells like a dick.
It's slightly animalistic. It's slightly.
It smells like a party.
All right. Wow. I want my dick.
Smells like a party, huh?
He's
Yeah.
got party dick.
He's got party dick.
Wow.
She loves the party though.
Okay.
And I love my panda.
Yeah. Well, no, I think it's a. If I was ever to get married, I would love to smell.
I wonder if every dick smells different.
Oh, it has to. I can tell you this. Every vagina does. I mean, I'm not saying they all smell.
With passion.
Yeah.
I mean, he wanted
Somebody's
to make
obviously
sure.
gotten a stinky tuna somewhere in their
Someone-
career.
He's been all
Yeah.
over the scale.
That's a man who's been brushed back by the smell of
In my career.
someone's sex vent.
Well, just think about anybody, any part of your body. There's gonna be
Yeah.
people. I'm not gonna, because you're asking a question. I'm not
I
comfortable.
got nothing about vaginas. Question. If we blindfolded you
No, I couldn't. I could not.
and we lined up Kevin, Denny's, and Suits, do you think you could match the smell of the dick to the man?
So I'm not familiar with dick smell other than my own. So I don't think I would.
Does your dick smell?
I think everyone's dick has a smell to it. Like if I go over Kevin's house and I'm there for an hour, my clothes smell like Kevin.
Kevin's dick.
Not Kevin's dick. Maybe his house just smells like his dick. I think everyone's got their own smell. Denny's has his own smell.
Yeah.
Weed.
Does Denny's dick smell like weed?
I don't know what Denny's dick smells like. That's a good question.
Okay.
But I'd imagine everyone's got their own smell.
Yeah. So you think however your body smells, your dick smells the same.
Yeah, I think there's going to be probably some similarities, but I think like Kevin's D probably smells slightly different than mine based on pheromones and body chemistry.
All right, I'm just checking because I know you got the best sniffer.
I do.
Could you pick a dick out of a blindfolded lineup?
Well, I'd have to smell again. Do you see what I'm saying, Kev? I don't know what other.
It would just be you don't have to
guess.
actually do it. You would just be smelling somebody's body, and you
Yeah.
think, "Oh, I think that smells like Denny's. It smells like Kevin."
Yeah. Okay. I mean,
I mean, wanna
unless
see-
unless you're putting your dick in weird places, then it might have a different scent. But
yeah. I guess I'm not so.
Jazzed.
Yeah, jazz, or even understand what the witch is even asking me right now.
yeah, I think it's just you're talking about body scent.
Yeah, body scent I could tell everybody for
It
sure.
should be all standard.
There was a guy on Twitter trying to start a fight with me, but he was boring.
Again?
And so, but he did get me thinking of a good idea. What if we did all of our feet? And Jaybird had to smell like my feet, Kevin's feet, Denny's feet, and Suit's feet, and try to match the foot smell to the person.
I like that, and I also saw that fight too on Twitter, right?
Oh, yeah.
He was with that bit,
was
by the way. That bit
dumb.
brought out some weird shit.
Yeah.
That brought some weird creepos. The cheese or
feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was one guy on YouTube talking to the one girl. He's like, "Oh, you can rub those smelly things on me anytime. I want to feel it. I want to smell it." And he was getting into
Got him
it.
going, huh?
Yeah. And after I read, I had a boner. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
How'd it smell?
Yeah, some of those people, it's the pheromones, baby. I don't know, or just the scent, whatever it is. It's a
I don't hate
smell
that
of
idea,
people.
though.
Yeah, would you do that, Kevin, where Jaybird has to try to pick the foot?
Yeah, I like that one better than smell your dick.
Okay. All right, just bounce
I
some
definitely
ideas.
get better than smell your dick.
I like to smell your dick better. But...
What is that one song? Let me
Can I smell your dick?
Yeah.
That is a jam, by the way. If you haven't, YouTube search, "Can I smell yo dick?" She thinks he's cheating.
Yeah.
And this is the surefire way to tell if he's been sticking it in places. She wants to smell it and see if she can smell any other woman.
It's a pretty good plan, I guess, right?
It really is.
Oh, we got Cheryl here. She's got a question. She said, since 33.33% of KVJ are parents, I'm asking for your advice. I have a daughter that is 29 years old, and I found out earlier this year that the vehicle I signed the transfer to her 2+ years ago was never actually transferred or registered. And she'd been driving it without insurance and a suspended license.
Oh.
Spent about $600 to help her get it taken care of. She has since broken up with her boyfriend and lost her job. She seems to be in a downward spiral. I've driven by her work 3 days in a row, and her car is not there, so I know she's no longer working there, but she's been lying to me. The last few times I've gone to her house, her ex-boyfriend is there. I think that she's using him to help her financially. I know that she's struggling financially and emotionally. She's a really great kid, sweet, smart, funny, but I feel like I should get involved. It makes me sad that she doesn't come to me when she needs help. What would you do?
And how old again?
28.
29 is her daughter's age. So there you go.
I would just have an honest conversation with her and say, look, I'm your mom. I'm always going to be your mom. And I check on you. And I drove by your work. And I know your car is never there. So I know you're not working. Can I help you? Do you need, therapy? Is there something more going on here?
It's a different kind of parenting when you're kids and you don't think about when they're young, and it's completely different to parent your kids when they become adults than when they are children.
You really have to be more of a friend. At this point in your relationship, you can't really be the parent anymore that's scolding her for lying to you or scolding her for going back to her ex-man. You kind of just have to be like, hey, what can I do to help you? I know
That's it, yeah.
that this is bad because you haven't been to work and you're telling me fibs, but I want to help you.
Yes.
Can we get you in to speak to somebody? Are you sad?
Yeah, I think just being supportive is
Yeah.
the best thing that you can do. And just let them know that. Like, hey, I believe big things for you, and be a supportive parent.
I'm not going to stop caring.
Yeah. I think that's probably the best thing you can do. So that is tough. So just let her know that, and then just,
Don't put her in a position where she gets a chance to lie to you again. Just say, look, I know you haven't been going because your car hasn't been there, and I'm worried,
Yeah. So
and I want to help.
That's it.
I think you guys handled that email with class and with class. Couldn't think of anything else to say.
Tell you want to see what divorce does to you? Jeff Bezos no longer the richest man on planet Earth. And if he were still married, wouldn't be any contest. He had to divide his fortune with his ex-wife, And he has lost out on the title of the world's richest man to Bill Gates again. Apparently, Microsoft stock prices have been on the up.
Okay.
And so Bill Gates is doing great again. They say Bezos' net worth, $108.7 billion, so he's not necessarily hurting. Bill Gates is $110 billion. That's crazy, huh?
It is crazy.
$110 billion. Maybe we'll go shopping on Goop and buy some of her stuff.
Who's the one that's got all that money but lives sort of humble?
Buffett, Warren Buffett.
And when you say he lives humble, how humble does he live?
When I read an article about it, was a long time ago, probably 10 years ago now, he lives, I think, like outside around Lincoln, Nebraska. It is not what you think of when you're thinking it's not like he's living on the French Riviera.
That's what I like about Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle's got all this money. He's his famous star. He moved out.
He lives near my hometown.
I know.
He lives close to Logan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ohio, yeah.
He just wants to be out there away from all the bullshit and madness. And
That's it.
I get
he has
it.
a farm.
Yeah.
Southeastern Ohio.
I could see myself with a farm if I'm old.
Yeah.
Oh.
I could see you with a Jupiter Farms farm. I could see you in Jupiter Farms.
It's just so far from I-95. I want to live close to 95.
There's parts of Jupiter Farms that are close to 95.
Farmer Bird.
I'm telling you, Kev,
Yeah.
I would love it.
Mm-hmm.
You could grow your own everything.
Get a couple goats.
Yeah, you could.
A chicken or two.
Oh, man, have them roam free.
That'd be fun.
It would be so
A
fun.
lot of people are getting chickens these days.
Chickens are awesome to keep in the yard. In New Orleans, I don't know if they just don't have an ordinance or what, but you'll see people with chickens in their yards. We grew up with chickens in our yard, and I loved it.
My sister's got a lamb and a couple goats, and they are just so sweet and neat. And they have this. She's got an acre or a couple acres.
And you
out
get
there.
a goat. The goat trims the yard for you. You don't have to mow.
And it's got these mystical eyes. Like this motherfucker knows something about you that you don't want people to know, but he can see through your ass. He's got them kind of eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, I know somebody in Coconut Grove that's got chickens, and she does the gardening. She has her own little garden there, and so she doesn't have to use pesticides. She has the chickens. There's kind of like a little chicken run on the outside of the garden.
Oh, that's cool.
And they eat all the bugs.
That's awesome.
Come around, so it has a dual purpose.
I can see that that's the way Denny's is going with his life. There's no way he's not going that way. And I'll probably, just because I'm around him, I always start doing things like that. If someone's getting into it and they get excited about it and it's cool, I might get into that too.
Yeah.
He's building horticulture on a patio of a townhouse. He has a worm farm.
It's insane the shit that he's been able to do in a
growing
townhouse.
carrots in a townhouse.
Every day I come over, there's a new fucking vegetable that's grown up.
A lot of hippies these days are into that organic farming thing.
They are.
Yeah.
I think it's brilliant.
I love it too. Now,
I'm not a hippie. I think it's awesome.
If I could only grow pizza, that would be amazing.
Mm-hmm. Grow everything you need for it. Let me see what else we got going on here today. There is Mariah Carey. You know, apparently her All I Want for Christmas song turning 25 this year. It was voted as the most annoying Christmas song in all of England.
Oh.
They just don't like Mimi.
Yeah. They say it got played 11 million times last year on Christmas Eve.
Whether you like Mariah Carey or not, whether you like Christmas or not, that's a toe tapper.
It's a jam.
It's one of those songs, yeah, you still got to have it every single year. You can't get rid of that one. That's a staple now.
Do you know, Virginia, she didn't like that when she was recording it?
I know. You say it every time.
I know.
It's like the only fact you know.
You know, the thing I can't believe is, we were talking about this earlier, how has Maroon 5 not had a big Christmas hit yet?
Have they not?
Have they tried?
They're guaranteed.
Because we were talking about that, you know, their latest song is Memories, and it just seems like Adam Levine is just writing a song for each category so they can kind of gobble up that business. And so now anytime you're going to have a graduation, they're going to be playing Maroon 5 Memories, their new one.
They definitely have some Christmas stuff out there.
They've recut it. If they have any originals.
That I don't see.
Yeah. That's where it's at, is coming up with an original like Mimi did.
Gosh, I
Mariah Carey.
hate when artists come out with just covers of Christmas songs. It really bums me out.
Yeah, that's all they've done. So Maroon 5 needs to come up with their own original Christmas song. That's a category he's missing.
Let's hear Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas by
It's too late for this year, but next year.
He probably will, because he's like, he wants to handle graduations this year with Memories, and then next year it's going to be Christmas. So there you go. That's
He's no
his thing.
dummy.
He's no dummy. He's making the money. That's it. All right. Well, thank y'all. Sorry we got started a little bit late today. Hopefully all the technical glitches will be gone and maybe Suits will be nursed back to health. I don't know. We may not see Suits before 2020. He might be gone for a while. I don't know. That's what he's doing. He got all excited. He went to that NASCAR race in Homestead this weekend. And
Took him out.
it did. Yeah, he's got exhaust flu or something. So he's gone. So we'll see how Tuesday goes. You guys enjoy your Monday. We'll see you later. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems, ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic Florida. Every life deserves world-class care. Cleveland Clinic Florida.